Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Panzer General on the Mysterious JG. For some reason I did not end my turn and let the Allies take their turn last time, so let's go ahead and do that now. And they don't do anything, and it's our turn. Yeah, my heart's not entirely in this. My mind is on Romance of Three Kingdoms LP, which, I don't know exactly what's going to be public as this Panzer General video goes public, but as I'm recording it, it's become very frustrating. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to, well, to bomb the crap out of the Allies. I guess the ally at this point. The Soviet Union is allied with itself since Britain's been knocked out of the war, and the Americans are presumably either not in the war or concentrating entirely on the Japanese. So I will try to remember to use my Air Force before I do anything else this time, instead of just sort of not doing that, as I've done before on occasion. Scouting around for enemy anti-air and enemy airplanes and stuff. Which is very important business, to be sure. It'd be nice to get rid of this anti-aircraft, because I'd love to get my tactical bombers working on those tanks sooner rather than later, but cannot always have everything that we want. They have a range of 2, which means that I could just ignore this place completely and I'd be okay. I don't have to do anything to try to protect that fighter. And I don't have strategic bombers up here in range anyway. These guys can hit somebody. But I'm probably best off, oh wow, I can really put a hurting on these guys. Damn. That was just ugly. So there's no point using my suppression bombers there. You guys are up there, you guys are here. You guys can't really overstrength, so... What about you guys? Could you get to a German-held airfield? Start overstrengthing? No. You can't actually reach one anyway, so... Nice that I killed some guys. Doesn't really matter, of course, because nobody's going to be in range to do anything about them on this turn. But this place should fold over very easily by the time my army gets there. The entrenchment's almost gone. I wonder if I'm doing damage to their ammo supply. Current ammo 2, maximum ammo 6. Yeah, if they... Airplanes, yeah, and this place has been neutralized now, although they'll get it back when they keep their infantry there on the next turn. What could you guys do to be of some use here? Don't want to mess with these guys. There's really no point in doing that. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to find out, what is this guy flying over? It's a anti-tank gun. Not bad at all. You could finish them off, or finish these guys off, but whatever happens, these dive bombers are gonna annihilate somebody. Sorry, smog infantry. What else have I got that's airborne? You guys both moved. Thought I saw something else flashing. Yeah, here's a Focke-Wulf. I guess he could dig up the entrenchment of these cavalry who are just kind of hanging around in the road, but apparently still have an entrenchment level 5. Oh, I don't get to attack. There will be somebody here, I'm sure. And they're bridging engineers, so no rugged defense, as a bunch of people pointed out to me. I guess I just wasn't remembering that from playing the game years ago. Bridging engineers are expensive, and they can't move as far as the other infantry units, which is why I wasn't crazy about them. But, no, there's no doubt that being able to attack a unit with 7 entrenchment, not worrying about a rugged defense, is a good thing. And now they'll dig them up a little bit more before the tanks move in to hopefully finish them off. Figure out which tank unit I want to use to do that. Not forgetting that I've got a couple of guys left to take care of over here. You are out of range. Guys have been partially suppressed, so even my relatively inexperienced panzers should be able to deal with them. Not as well as I would have liked, but it's something. Wow, that actually really kind of sucked. Oh well. And some experienced panzers show you how it's done. That's more like it. Now let's see how elite panzers will fare against cavalry when we remember how poorly they seem to do against cavalry in the Polish campaign. That would be a significant improvement over how they were doing against the cavalry in the Polish campaign. This should be a pretty even fight here, because it's completely inexperienced Wehr infantry against completely inexperienced Soviet infantry. We get the drop on them, which is nice. That makes a pretty big difference. But the point is, I didn't really care about this auxiliary unit. It'd be nice if they weren't wiped out completely, but a situation like this, they're the ones who are going to take the risks. Now let my more or less elite bridging engineers finish these guys off. There's no evil dudes left down here, and by evil dudes I mean Soviets, right? I think we're good to move on out of this area now. Keep on chugling here, as it were. You guys are going to be slow no matter what, so maybe I'll march them through the woods, just in case there's anybody hanging around over here. I don't think there is. Okay. Be nice if artillery could fire after they moved, but not terribly realistic, so let's not worry about that. Soviets are crumbling as fast as the French did at this point. Oh, I forgot that you do something with you guys. Alright, we can kill a couple of ST infantry for some experience. Didn't go quite as well as we'd hoped, but still, we were able to oof, this actually is not that great an idea. I expected to take some losses here. Should have probably used the elite unit to take care of the anti-tank guns and then sent the rookie unit in to mop up those infantry. But there's a chance the rookie unit wouldn't have finished off the infantry, which would have kind of annoyed me to have the infantry still alive and threatening my troops. Who is left? You guys could take that city, but I'd probably rather you... Hopefully these guys can come all the way down there and finish them off. Oh, they can't quite do it. Crap. And that being the case, I should have used them, because they could have used the experience, but... Oh well. They will be in position to get into a knockdown drag-out with the Soviet tank column. Which might not really be that good for me, actually. That's it for this turn. Things are going so well, I don't think I'll even bother to save. It's just, keep... Well, no, just in case something goes horribly wrong. I better save. Do a different slot. Barbier. And, let's keep... Well, and double check here. Can't buy any more stuff. Just wanted to make sure. Let's keep on chugging. For the Reich. Hey, the new Panzer 3J tank is available. Right in the middle of a campaign where it's really inconvenient. Thank you, German researchers. Although, in fact, the German researchers have long since finished work on the tank, I'm sure. It's more about the fact that the tank is now actually ready to be mobilized and used. Soviet paratroopers, surprise. This is kind of annoying, but it's probably not a bad strategy on their part. I have this temptation to start striking at them right away using suppression bombers now. It may not really be that great an idea in all cases. Okay. So I just like to deplete their ammo since they're such a pain in the ass, even for ground troops. Elite guys, but they still took some losses. Although the being elite thing has more to do with getting off the first shot than anything else. Not that that's not critical against these guys. Ah, crap. No, I really shouldn't have tried to bomb their anti-air, but with the suppression bombers, it sometimes works pretty well. How are they doing for ammo now? They're each going to get off a shot, and if they each attack the same bomber, then that one will definitely need to get some replacements, unfortunately. Although... they would take losses, but it would take away all the ammo. What about you guys? It's tempting. I wish I had some more air power down here. It was a little bit closer. I wish you guys could make it in all the way. That would definitely be cool. Instead, we'll just go ahead and suck out some more prestige from the enemy before we take the city. Yeah, that must have hurt. Ah, what the hell. I'll be kicking myself for this later, but... Alright, that wasn't too bad. Oh, wow. result, as the British would say. Now they're down to, they've still got 2 ammo, so that actually wasn't as useful as I kind of was hoping it would be. They've only got 1, so what I really need to do is get somebody over here to attack. Maybe here. Lose 4 and not do much good. Still lose 4. Just hope this goes somewhat to my advantage. Oof. At this point, I just want to make sure these guys don't get wiped out, so I'm going to use up the last ammo of this anti-air. This is actually a pretty wasteful strategy, but it will mean that the anti-air guys will be easy to mop up with my ground forces. And I'll be able to do, if I don't take the city on this turn, which I don't think I will, I'll be able to attack them with impunity in the future. The future, Conan. Basically, it's all about, now that I threw them over here, which was probably not a great idea, really. It's all about saving this fighter unit. I'm going to eat up a lot of prestige recovering from these losses, but, you know, it's war. So now, their anti-aircraft units are all completely out of ammo. And I completely wiped out one of these units in here, which is pretty cool. Might as well try to kill these guys, why not? Yeah, excellent result, actually. They've got 2 stars, these guys got zilch. Those are just really good tanks. These guys need to overstrength. So we'll let these guys go ahead and take over the city. And I'll let these guys take over the airfield, and I'll just start moving against them in earnest on the next turn. Ernest goes to camp. This is one of these cool things the Luftwaffe can do for you. It can annihilate the enemy before your ground forces even get there. So that the vast majority of your army is just rolling along trying to get caught up with what the Luftwaffe has already been able to accomplish. And the zigs tick off every zig. They continue to not really be able to get much experience because they're lagging behind. Meanwhile, I've got air forces up here that I didn't get around to using yet. So these guys have a pretty serious entrenchment. Probably trying to work on that a little bit. And what can you guys do that doesn't involve getting shot down by those guys? Not much, frankly. So we'll work on getting you started with some overstrengthening. And you can do the same thing on the next turn. You guys keep on blitzing forward. Yeah, these guys are going to be able to take that city, especially with the Air Force pounding on it, so I probably don't need to divert anybody down there to help them. You know, you need to refuel anyway. We might as well, on this turn, get some elite replacements. So then now... Well, no, I'm still gaining prestige slowly, but surely. Don't call me Shirley. You can roll along, and you can roll along, and now our turn is over, and it's time to save. Okay. Took some losses in my Air Force, but overall things are going pretty well. Now it's overcast, and they didn't really do anything to us. They would, I'm sure, have at least attacked with these guys if they could have. But we didn't really give them the chance to do that. So now we're going to use you while you're here to soften up the entrenchment a little, and then we're going to swing them south and see if we can't find out what happened to the unit that used to be down here, where they've headed off to. And they can't find them. And you really weren't able to accomplish much, but you got rid of their entrenchment. And there's that unit. And there's some guys here. So let's see if we can't do something to... Well, hold on. You guys are going to need replacements, but right now they've got less than 1 star, so they can't overstrength. I guess the best thing to do is just keep them alive and keep them strafing stuff to get experience. And you guys probably want to be tank killers. Instead of using suppression bombers, I think I'll just try to kill them outright with the bombers. And I can use my ultra sweet elite fully powered up Jubba suppression bombers on the artillery. And I was about to complain that they only killed 2, and then I remembered these are suppression bombers. They killed 2, suppressed 5. So that was actually pretty good performance. And I don't want to leave those anti-aircraft guns alone. I want to make sure there's somebody flying over them. 46 fuel. You will have enough to get back to base on the next turn, okay? Probably wasn't much point in doing that, actually. It's out of ammo. That was kind of a mistake on my part. But those are big targets. You should be able to, knowing that they're out of ammo, you should be able to strafe and destroy those things. Come on now. And you can't, but you suck. What can I say? What did that do to my prestige? Ate into it a little bit, I'm sure. You guys see me? I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, nigga! Germans are not known for saying that. Generally speaking, that's not a big catchphrase in Germany as far as I'm aware. Oh, Kogan, we're coming for you. We're coming for sich. Something like that, I don't know. Pardon me. Go on, finish them off. Oh, boo. Couldn't even take one of them down. You suck. And you took a loss against them. Just fantastic job overall, guys. Hold on just a second. Do we even own this airfield? We must, because I was able to increase my airplane count with elite replacements. Yeah, these guys are going to be a pain to get rid of. But hopefully in the next turn we can swing up and get them. Of course, these guys are steaming forward, but they're running out of fuel, so... Everybody take on elite replacements, except for you. I guess... you can just refuel. I don't want to waste prestige on somebody who will not actually add to their force by taking on elite replacements. You can finally get caught up a little bit. I'm worried I'm not going to get a major victory just because there's so much territory to cross. I'm not meeting much resistance from the Russians. Now, these guys could swing down here, but I feel like once these guys get caught up, they'll crush this. And they might put up a fight here at Mogilev. So these guys probably want to continue on a sort of northernly trajectory. You guys are pretty freaking badass. 15 strength obviously means that they're have the full elite level of experience, and they're Panzers. So they're gonna rock once they get into battle. I guess Soviet paratroopers must be cheap because the computer's now spamming them, which is kind of an odd move. Have any other air units that haven't moved? You guys haven't moved. Yeah, that's silly. Dig up their entrenchment a little bit more instead. And if they've got plenty of fuel... no, they don't have plenty of fuel. I was going to just keep them there, but... now, these guys get into position... and things haven't started moving along pretty rapidly by themselves. They can do some damage. And we got almost elite bear infantry who've been fighting with me since Poland against rookie Soviet paratroopers. I think we all know how that's going to come out. Now we've got more or less rookie tanks against panicky Russian paratroopers who are retreating into the German lines. So that goes my way, of course. Problem is, I think there's artillery back here. It'd be nice if I knew for sure. Find out in the next turn if they shell me with them. But that ought to be it for right now. Sure hope nothing goes horribly wrong, because I won't be able to... and now I think I officially cannot chuck this video. They do have artillery. So it's probably just as well my tanks didn't roll up there and try to attack that anti-aircraft gun. Ouch! That was a lot of damage, actually. Ouch! No good. No good. Can't do it. They continue to have no ammo, which is good. Ammo at 6. That's what we need to do. This is going to make this go much smoother. Sadly, they're still in position to help those anti-aircraft guns. But nothing can save them from this. Even though it's not the anti-aircraft guns I'm attacking. Oh, nice. That was quality. Freshness and flavor right there. Ooh, that could get ugly. Entrenchment of 8. Well, if anyone tries to attack them, that artillery will be there to back them up. And they got the first attack. It seemed to me like that was... Oh no. No, 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 this is already not going well. Oof. Bad scene. This should go better according to this. So if I don't get rugged defense, then I didn't. Okay. Rugged defense? Entrenchment of 2? Oh, jeez. Sometimes the numbers just aren't with you. The random number generator is not always going to be your friend. They could actually be in real trouble now that I look at it. These guys attack them and these... Well, either of these units of 3 can force them to retreat. They'll be in a bad way. And I can't bring in air to help them because of these guys. Although I can bring in air to shoot these guys. I will be very annoyed if on the next turn this unit is forced to retreat because it's surrounded, which means it would surrender and be destroyed. That would be embarrassing to be the only German unit that surrenders during a huge major victory over the Soviets in the initial attack. That would be a tough one to live down. Alright, well, they've got no ammo, but I still keep feeling like I should fly through here so I can see this city, and it does not have air defenses. So I could bring someone back over here to keep messing with them. Even if they get air defenses and then put them in that surrounding city on the next turn, when they deploy them, they won't be able to actually attack. So any air that I've got there will have a chance to get out. There we go. That's what I like to see. And now, since my tanks seem to be completely incapable of doing it, my bombers will have to finish off the Soviet tanks. You guys can overstrength because you're awesome. You guys are out of ammo, which sucks, but it's no point blaming you. It's my fault. I didn't plan that properly. You guys are also out of ammo. You guys can come up here and just kind of take pot shots at them, just to prevent them from getting more ammo. You can't resupply when there's a unit flying overhead, as I understand it. Two suppressed? That's the result I expect from a 0-star experience, 10 strength suppression bomber unit. Come on, guys. Oh, and that's no good either. It's rolled right into air defense. Sucks. Sucks to be me. What have I got other than that Focke-Wulf unit? You got you guys. But you're just gonna decrease their entrenchment for whatever that's worth. To make things a little easier on the 7th 1939 Bear Infantry Unit. He's coming over here to take this place by storm. Crossing through the swamps. Come on down the Green River. Yeah, und so weiter. Now, yeah, so it's just you guys who are left. Let's bring you up here to harass them for whatever good you can do. Man, it didn't really go that well. I was hoping to have these guys almost neutralized. They've only got 1 ammo left, which is something. Get out of our way, we're transports of doom! Elite murder transports! See me style. Excellent. Now, can you guys get up here and attack these guys and wipe them out without taking heavy losses? I'm using up the last shot of ammo these guys have, although why I'm doing that, and then I won't have room to attack any adjacent units anyway, is anyone's guess. So this is already not going as well as it was supposed to, but they were forced to retreat. Yay! Of course you guys can't get there. You guys can never seem to get anywhere in time. And attacking completely unarmed anti-aircraft guns. And retreat, make them retreat into the city. Excellent. Now they're still under cover of. Now they're still undercover brothers. I mean, they're still under one of my airplanes, so they still can't refuel or anything.
Are we going to be here in time to help? No. Oh, okay, well, it's not that much of a surprise.
Things are actually not going that well over here, so. But you guys could use some easy experience, so let's let you pick off these guys. They won't be of much use wherever they go, so let's bring them down here where they can get a little bit of easy experience. And get some of their guys killed. And that's it for this turn. Let's go ahead and save the video here. Boom. I haven't lost anything in this battle yet, but I mean that could change. I may have set myself up for failure in the north, at least for that 1 Panzer unit, if it's forced to withdraw. But in this battle alone, we've wiped out 24 units of Soviet infantry, so that's pretty impressive, isn't it? I don't know. We're not fighting conscripts. These are regular ST infantry. And we've taken out 7 fighters and 4 tactical bombers. That's probably more impressive, actually. But we'll continue killing lots of Russians in the next video. Although at this point we're not even. I guess we're in Russia now, or are we in like one of the Western Soviet republics? At any rate, this has been Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.